Welcome back to our coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Time to head down to the fifth hole. Let's get back into action. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. Or a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is what they have left for a par.
Well done.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Ah, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Ooh, right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Looking better.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And that will take her to 4 under. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And that will take her to 5 under. She's a top quality player, this one. In Vegas, they say you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And it seems like the 9th hole, Rich, at TPC Summerlin, time to put the foot down and go for it.
You better believe it. Everybody can reach this green into, even the short hitters, Luke. So players needing to take on this second shot, knock it on the green, anywhere up around it. It's a very straightforward pitch for your third, and birdies and eagles will be had by most players. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. This is looking pretty good in the air. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Putting for a par now. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Oh, well played. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Sitting at -7, currently in the lead. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That one had eyes for it the whole way. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. A couple of birdies on the bounce. You can see the momentum certainly with this player as we head down the final few holes.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Oh, that was pure. Going with the 5-iron here. Great looking shot this. Oh, almost went in. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. It's on a good line. Well played. What an eagle. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
That might be one club too many. Quality shot, that one. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And that puts her in first place. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully that you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. And with this putt, she can win the tournament. Ouch, that hurts. That'll sting a bit. Okay, so well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas, but this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Luke, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible rivalries out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to tread the fairways.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident. And as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at. So if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. What's in front of them, Henny?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Okay, steady now. Putting for par. And now they're sitting in second place behind Xander Schauffele. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, a fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Oh, just missed. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That was a beauty.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Well played. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Good shot there, Beamer. A 3-time victor already this season. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That's disappointing. Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Not bad. This shot from about 190 yards out. Currently leading by 3. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? She needs this to save par.
And putt is underway.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Now, 5 shots up after that hole. Not her best shot, that's for sure. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Yes! Hold it! And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. Second shot here on the 12th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. Yep, you'll take that. Currently at 6 under par overall. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
A bit short with that effort.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Love watching this player around the greens.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. From around 140 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Nicely done.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for her par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
That's disappointing.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Bad lie, but a great outcome. Well played. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. 4 feet to the cup. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Wonderfully played. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I'd say here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And she's our leader. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Oh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event. Oh, that almost went down. And with this putt, she can win the event. Well, you got to think their confidence is sky high now. A multiple tour winner. Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, she looks like she's trying to beat Justin Rose. Can you believe that?
Yeah, she's not going to come up roses in this one, I don't think. It's going to be incredibly tough to beat one of the best iron players, drivers, putters. Consistency just comes to mind and oozes out of the gentleman that is Justin Rose. I think she's going to have to really, really raise her game for this.
Yes, well, let's hope her game blossoms today. Otherwise, she's going to wilt against the English Rose. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Currently 1 under for the day. And we've arrived at a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. This one's for birdie.
This one's tracking.
And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Second shot here on the 4th. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, well played.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. Still in the lead now after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
Come on, get down. Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Sitting at -4. Currently in the lead. Woo, back there, horsey. Not a bad play, that one. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Oh, so close. Par putt coming up here. Leading by 5 shots after that. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Yeah, that one will play. Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And in it goes. What a shot. And that will take it to 6 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Great shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's been reading this like a book. 22 foot she's got.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Well, this one's right at the pin.
She is proving herself to be quite the thorn in Justin Rose's side here. Rosie, I think you've got yourself in for a battle here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
She's currently in 1st position. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Oh, well done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This one, well, she's looking at about 105 yards.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Oh, tidy looking shot that. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. Her lead just keeps extending. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one might need to set. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And down it goes. Playing nicely now. 13 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And the player steps up to this short par 4.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Oh, that is cranked right out there. Can it get onto the surface? Second shot here on the 17th. Well, that'll play.
Love it. Nicely hold for eagle.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Playing from around 190 yards out. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is.
In she goes. That's another victory. They're getting used to celebrating.
Caps off a wonderful week. Great ball striking. Great putt at the last. Well-deserved. Great job. Great win.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.